Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today it's time for some One Piece. I hope you all are doing great and ready to step into the weekend with a bang. I'm excited for the weekend and I want to start it with a bang. That is continuing my One Piece journey. I finished the Orange Town arc last time. Today I'm going to pick up from where I stopped and start a whole new arc, which is the Syrup Village arc. That covers chapter 22 to 41. Just like in the previous arc, I'm going to divide this video into two parts. In the first part, I will cover the first 10 chapters and the rest of it I will cover in part 2. So where did we stop last time? Last time I know that towards the end, Nami joined Luffy's crew. So the three of them, Luffy, Zoro and Nami, they are setting sail towards new adventures. I also remember that I said I will miss the dog Chow Chow. He was such a cutie. We see Mayor bidding them goodbye. Let's start the first chapter in this arc, which is chapter 22, and it is called Strange Creatures. Excited for this. They find an abandoned island. They think that it is isolated and abandoned and there is nobody there, but they come across the keeper of the island called Gaimon. He is this huge guy with this really big hair who is stuck in a treasure box. He looks like this. Let me show you. Like this. Okay. So Luffy is like, this is the first time I've seen a guy stuck in a treasure box. Hey, are you a boxer? It's a bad joke. I like the nice mock hostile banter between Luffy and Nami. I'm enjoying that. Chapter 23, The Dread Captain Usopp. This is the chapter cover. Our trio continue the journey and they reach an island again which is isolated, but at the same time there is a small village. They find out once they land there, their intention is to somehow get a bigger ship and more supplies and things like that. They come across a village boy. His name is Usopp. We know that, at least from his introduction, we know that he's kind of a menace, a naughty menace of the village, and people don't trust him because he's kind of a chronic liar, but he's harmless. And they meet him and then they ask him about the village, and then he says that if you have to meet somebody, you have to go, if you really want a crew member or if you want to get something done, go to the big mansion in the island. It belongs to a little girl whose parents recently passed away, and she got the mansion as inheritance, and she lives there with her servants all alone. We get a glimpse of the girl. Her name is Kaya and her butler's name is Klahadore. We also get introduced to three of Usopp's lackeys. They are also like village kids, three of them. They are named Onion, Pepper and Carrot. Cute names, right? On to chapter 24, The Lie Rejecter. Now they go to Kaya's mansion, get introduced to her, and unfortunately while they were talking to her, the butler interferes and he is about to kick everybody out, and he kind of provokes Usopp by insulting his dad, and because his dad was a pirate and he's like kind of insulting him using his pirate heritage and all that. So Usopp gets really worked up and then he beats up the butler, Klahadore. And Klahadore says to Kaya, saying that, hey, look at this. I told you, I was right. This guy is not the right company for you. His first instinct is violence. I feel something fishy about this guy Klahadore. I don't like him because he seems to be a little bit controlling over Kaya, and he decides what she can do and not do, and she's kind of weak. There is this reference to her health. I suspect that Klahadore has something to do with that. On to chapter 25, which is lies, untruth. You know what my alternate career would have been if I was not doing what I am doing? I would have been a PI, a private investigator, because I told you that I have a fishy feeling about this guy, Klahadore, the butler, and turns out that he is planning to murder Miss Kaya along with an accomplice, and the accomplice is a very strange, weird guy named Django, the hypnotist. He's the traveling hypnotist, and he looks kind of interesting and cool. He has a very hippie vibe about him. So that's Django, the hypnotist. So Luffy and Usopp, they accidentally happened to eavesdrop while Klahadore and Django were conspiring to murder Miss Kaya. On to chapter 26, which is Captain Kuro's plan. I have no idea who Captain Kuro is. Oh, also in chapter 24, in the previous chapter, we also learned that Usopp is the son of a crew member of Red Hair Shanks. So his father's name is Yasup. Because of the similarity Usopp has with his father, Luffy, a very intelligent pirate guy, he connects the dots and figures out that, okay, Usopp is the son of Yasup. Just finished chapter 26, which is the last chapter in volume 3. Klahadore, the butler, is a scheming swindler, and he is actually scheming with the hypnotist Django, and to create a commotion in the village, and in the commotion accidentally kill Miss Kaya, and then hypnotize her so that she can write her final will and leave everything in her trustworthy butler's name. That's the whole plan. And we also learned that Klahadore he had a long-term plan. He came 3 years ago to the island and maybe would have murdered Kaya's parents, and came into their life as a butler and took care of her for 3 years, to gain her trust. And his name is Captain Kuro, and that's why the chapter is called Captain Kuro's Plan. Now on to chapter 27, which is True Lies. Chapter 27 and 28, I read it together because nothing much happened in chapter 27. Basically, it was kind of a guy who cries wolf all the time and nobody believes him, so that's what happened. So he tells Kaya and the villagers about what's going to happen tomorrow or the next day, and nobody believes him that a pirate attack will happen. And my light was misplaced, so nobody believes him. That's all that happened in chapter 27. And chapter 28 was fun, actually, how they prepare to meet these pirates, or basically try to defend the village. Usopp is trying to be this brave guy who is inspired by his father's story, that his father is this brave pirate and excellent shot and works in Red Hair Shank's crew. So he's inspired by all that, and he's trying to defend the village even though nobody trusts him or believes him anymore. That was chapter 28. I have 20 and 30. I have 3 more chapters to go. This is kind of a very tense situation. Now need to see what happens when the pirates attack the village. On to chapter 29, which is Uphill Battle. What an action-packed 2 chapters. So I read 2 chapters. I did a little bit of cheating, and I read chapter 29 and chapter 30 because chapter 29 was not much happened. Basically, both the chapters were about the fighting, the battle between the pirates and our crew and Usopp. I can't explain much because it's not story progressing as such, but it's just a battle scene, right? but I enjoyed reading it. I love it when Luffy flexes his powers in front of others and saves the day. So anytime that happens, I am happy. That was chapter 29 and 30. Moving on to the last chapter that I will be reading today, which is chapter 31, Truth. So we had a chapter called Lies, now we have Truth. New character intro. So we get a couple of new characters. They are called Band brothers because their secret power, I don't know, they are quick like cats, quick, stealthy, and agile like cats. So that's why they are called Band brothers. And they actually managed to snatch two of the swords from Zoro, which is not good at all. So there is a standoff right now, and it looks like the pirates along with the Band brothers have the upper hand at this point in time. That's where this chapter ended. Till now, it doesn't mention anywhere that it is called, the village is called Syrup Village. Maybe further on it might come to light, but so far we just know this as a village. And we also know that Nami has discovered Klahadore's deception now, and she is now out in the village looking for Usopp to apologize to him and maybe help with the cause in defending the village. It's a story about loyalty and friendship and finding your kind of people and standing for a cause, standing for the right cause. I am liking all the new characters, even the villains. They are so colorful, out of the world, quirky, and all of them have a purpose, their own nastiness to go along with. Even our heroes are not like white characters. They all have a little bit of gray shade in them. They're all thieves, pirates, and all that. They do kill people. And I have lot of volumes to go through, to burn through. I know that. I am only in the middle of volume 4 right now, as you can see behind me here. Currently in the box set I have 22 books. 23 books. Volume 1 to 23 is what I have, and hopefully this year I will burn through them, and maybe another box set. I wish I can cover all the volumes that I have right now here before the live action comes out on Netflix. Maybe I should also start watching the anime. I don't know. I actually don't know where to watch it. If you have that information, please let me know. I would love to watch it as well. Now that I am quite a bit into the series, I think it's okay to start, but I'm only on volume 4. I was planning once I finish 10 volumes, then I can start the anime. But yeah, let me know which is the better idea. So that was today's One Piece video. I had a blast reading it. See you soon in my next One Piece video. Do not miss it, and while you're at it, subscribe to my channel, like, share, comment. I will see you soon. This is Angie signing off. Bye bye.